What is going on, everybody? So, this week's gonna be a week. We got a big mess. The shop is a disaster. It just gets like this. It's probably from not picking anything up, I would imagine. So, today we're not gonna deal with that, because today Savannah rode her motorcycle to work, and I have the key to her truck, and it has a broken back window that's been broken for, I don't know, probably almost a year now. It's been broken for a while, since before we moved. Yeah. So I want to fix that for her, because we actually have the back window. We got it from Pull Apart a long time ago. It's somewhere in this shop. I think it might be up there. But, so, actually it's going to be a really eventful week, at least for me. I don't know about you guys. I want to pull a bunch of this stuff out of the shop and organize the shop and put it back in, because it never really got organized, and the weather hasn't really been great enough for me to start dragging stuff outside that I actually care about. And my forklift is still down. So yeah, we need to take care of some stuff. I've spent the last, I don't know, hour, 2 hours trying to get a kitten out from under the mobile. It's like there's the, is that a subfloor? Yeah, there's a subfloor, and then holding up the subfloor off the trailer frame is like a 2x8, it looks like. So there's a, and then there's insulation in between the subfloor and another, I guess it's just sheeting. It's not really a subfloor because you don't walk on it. I think it's just holding the insulation up, and like the plumbing is in insulated area. And you know, I think it's probably a North Idaho thing. I've never really seen trailers with an insulated floor. Luckily this one has one, because it gets cold here. So I got a kitten stuck in there. It won't come out, and I'm not gonna start just ripping out insulation to find this kitten. And so I've been sitting there for the past hour and a half going meow meow meow, trying to get this kitten out, and it just won't come out. I still haven't even laid eyes on it. But what I'm worried about is I only hear one kitten, and kittens usually get born more than one at a time. So there's probably dead kittens in there. I don't know. I haven't smelled anything. But I'd like to get that one kitten out. Yeah. Anyway, let's fix a Tundra window. Alright, as you can see, it's got plenty of tape on it. It's been that way for a while. So, this whole frame, that whole thing comes out, but this back window is actually bolted in. And they just removing the one out of Pull Apart. I'm glad we tried to remove that one before we did this one, because we didn't care about that interior. This truck still has a decent interior in it, so we don't want to break anything. But we gotta get this fixed, because she's been rolling like this for way too long. Way too long. So we gotta fix that. They make windows that you like glue right out. You break out the rest of the broken glass and then just glue it on there. That's kind of cheesy, but cheap. I don't know if the new one's a slider or not. I can't remember if we cared or not. I don't think so. Anyway, let's start getting this thing apart. As you can see, there is quite a bit of interior to remove. We got to get the headliner basically out. You got to pull it down pretty far, because like I said, it's bolted in. I think it 4 or 6 bolts or something like that. I don't know. It's bolted in though. It ain't gonna be easy, but you know, nothing usually is in my life. People that know me personally know that's the truth. Nothing happens easy for me. That's just not the way life is for me. I've just grown used to it, accustomed to it, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. It just is the way it is. So, we're just gonna get into her. Try and make as much room for myself as I can. Ah, she carries She carries so much stuff in here. Savannah does most of her own work, but she's just busier than I am. She has a full-time job. I do not. I work on boats and stuff when there's enough work available, but we have recently just shut that business down too. So I'm going to transition to something else. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm going to do. Something else. We'll find something else to do. Maybe start a shop here. Maybe go work at somebody else's shop. Maybe drive a truck. I don't know, you guys. I have so many skills. It's not even funny. It's just finding somebody to pay me enough for them and treat me well enough and give me benefits. I haven't had medical benefits for over a decade. So, I don't know. This is all this dental work came out of my pocket. It's one of the reasons why it's gold. I got 15 grand into that tooth. Many bone grafts, sorry, I digress. I digress a lot, guys. I can understand why most people don't like my channel. But, you know, some of you watch it just for me. Who knows? I don't know. I am who I am, and this is who I am. If you don't like watching it or listening to it, go watch something else. So, anyway, let's get into this. Oh, let's see. Does this come down? No, that moves that up. These. So, much like most things, I don't know how to do this. Those just lift that up. How do we have to remove this back seat? It would probably be easier. Yeah, let's just take it out. See what happens. Where's that toolkit? Savannah only paid $1,000 for this truck. We've put some maintenance into it. She's done most all of it. She did the timing belts. She did the timing belt. She did the front wheel bearings. She's done the brakes twice. The first set she got, they were warped within a week because everything is shit. Hopefully that's actually how these come off. I don't know. But I hope she wants to ride her motorcycle to work tomorrow because this is probably going to take me more than a day. We'll see. Got to remove a good bit of interior. Let's see how easy Toyota made it on me. Nice. Okay. At least it's an extended cab, so I don't have to take the front seats out. Yeah. I'll expose the bottom of the window nicely. Maybe it won't be as hard as I thought. I know it's bolted in. I know it is. There we go. Whoa. Alrighty, we got our sill plates out. We got the Oh My God bars removed. Those are a T30, by the way. If you're trying to do this to your Tundra, you don't want to use the stupid sticky stick-on back window. That's, man, seems like such a cop-out just to glue a piece of glass over it. And that's how the glass guys fix it. But I don't know. We don't do things like that. I mean, it's definitely a cheaper way to do it. That's for sure. But we're gonna remove the front seat belts, just because I want to be able to pull this headliner down pretty far. I remember that was the problem when we were in the junkyard to get to the hardware that's holding in the window. So, what did I just do with that socket? Oh, it's right here. It's right there, dingus. So we just need to get as much of this plastic out of the way as we can. I'd like to avoid pulling the whole headliner, but I will if I have to. Where do we start? There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Do we take it off all the way so it's just out of my way? I don't think it'll be in my way too much. Just, there we go. Take out a bunch of seats. There. There. Perfect. Perfect. Oh yeah, look, here's one of the pieces of hardware right here. 1, 2, but there's some. I know there's some back in there. Coming your way, guys. Alrighty. We're starting to get some stuff exposed. You can see that's a bolt that holds in the window, and that's a bolt that holds in the window. There doesn't seem to be anything in the center, but I'm pretty sure there's some up there. I'm pretty positive there is. I need to grab my, or do I? No, maybe not. Probably be easier, but we just use our man fingers. It hurts a little bit, but ouch, they're kind of sharp. But, you know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger and all that. Pussies will never be heroes. They don't write books about pussies, which isn't true because that's all Playboy is. And, you know, blah, blah. I'm not sure if there's any back there. Let's try and get a better look. I thought there was. But I don't know if you guys can see, probably not. I think it's just those 4. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's not as hard to do as I thought. Anyway, let's try and get this thing out. What do we got here? What do we got here? Some blown out white balance? That's what we got. I think we need a 10. What? That's all that kit has? 3/8 drive 10? Okay. I really like these expert kits. This is like the smallest one they make. I got it for Savannah. The expert kits are like Mac Tools Blue Point or whatever, you know. Snap-on has Blue Point. Matco has a line, I'm sure, of cheaper tools. I actually like the expert stuff better than the brand name Mac stuff. But the ratchets are nicer. I think I lost my expert ratchet because now mine says heart. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So anyway, I'm going to get these 4 nuts off of here, and then we'll try and take this window out. Okay, so we got our nuts off. Always important to get your nuts off. Now we gotta, man, these things are really, really glued in. That's what I learned from the pull apart. It was kind of challenging not to damage the window. So the next step is gonna be to push on this and see what happens. You can see that's all in there's glue. The window actually doesn't even sit flush inside of here. I don't even know what this gasket does. But anyway, let's try and get this thing out. Probably get a razor knife in here and do a bunch of cutting. That would probably help. All of these really are going to be factory glue, and shit ain't no joke. Yeah, we already need a new plan. A screwdriver in it out ain't gonna work. Do we kick it? We haven't even tried kicking it. Let's see if I can put my foot through the glass. So I got a bunch of stitches in my thumb before. Oh boy. I don't want to do it with... Oh, I used my other... I'll be right back. I think I got it out with this Spyderco last time. This is... Well, these are both Spydercos. This one's missing the belt clip now. It kept coming loose and I never... Oh no, it didn't keep coming loose. It actually broke right at the screws eventually. This one's not put on like that. This is the Endura 4. I'm a big fan of Spydercos. They're not exactly cheap, but they don't... Well, okay, this one's got a broken belt clip. I'll just keep sawing away at her, I guess. I think you guys get the idea. I'm going to chisel away at this. I'm trying to make my videos shorter. It never works out for me because, you know, shit just takes what it takes. But I'm going to keep chiseling away at this, and then we'll get this window out of here, and then I'll go look for the other one. We're starting to get a little bit of movement out of her. I thought. We're gonna put some heat on the situation. See if that helps us any. Yeah. Hell no. Toyota really does a good job. Now something's happening. A weird window. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh man, I broke it. Whoop, sorry guys. Excuse me. There we go. keep most of the glass out of the driveway. Yeah, a good slider. Well, that was easier. Alright, we're going to stop there for a minute. I'm going to let the dogs out. Try and mess with the kitten some more. Try and get it out from under the house. And I'm going to clean all this up. And I'll probably have to go buy some windshield goo. I don't know. I thought we bought some. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Well, everybody. It's the next day. As you guys noticed, I was talking about kittens under the house, and I had video of getting the kitten out from under the house, but for some reason the SD card's corrupt and none of that footage will work. I'm glad I just tried to review the last thing I filmed, because I wouldn't even have known it was corrupted, and I would have probably done all of this before I looked, but luckily I didn't. But anyway, we found Savannah's window. It's a factory Toyota one. We got her all scrubbed down for the most part, and ready to put back in. But I think now it's probably about time to feed the kitten. It's not eating on its own yet. It's pretty young. I showed you guys. Anyway, let's go inside and feed the kitten, and then we'll come back out and do this. We got to get a little bit of the goo off of this so we can glue her back in nice. Oh, nice. This one's coming out good. But anyway, yeah, I'll step inside and go feed the kitten. Well, here's the little kitty. What do you think, kitty? Are you hungry? As you guys can see, she is very small. You hungry? You want to eat some food? No? Well, I guess it ain't quite feeding time. It ate a lot this morning. Yeah? Am I disturbing you? Well, I guess we'll just let Kitty sleep. We'll come check on you in a little bit. Okay? Yeah? This is just kitty formula from the pet store, which I had no idea even existed. I am not a cat person. I don't find animals, they find me. I'm never looking for one. We got Falcor because Savannah was looking for a puppy. I did not search out Piper. I saved her. A little different backstory than the cat. But all the same, I just rescued her. So anyway, that's the cat. And now I'll sit in here until it falls asleep, and then I'll go back outside. Yeah. Alrighty, everybody. The kitty cat's taken care of and it's inside taking a nap. So we got our 3M Auto Glass Urethane Windshield Adhesive, medium viscosity. I hope it's black. It should be. Do they have colors? I don't know. That's what Savannah got, and that's what I'm going to use. But first, we really need to warm it up. It's not that warm out here. So I think I'm going to get some boiling water, or boil this in some water, and get it nice and warm so it'll flow good. Oh yeah, it is black. Black negro. So, yeah. There's no directions on it, which is typical of a professional 3M product. Most of them won't have instructions. But you know, squirt it around there, put in windshield, back window in this case. I think that's about as much as we need to know. So I'm gonna go heat this up. I had it sitting over the heater vent all night, but the heater shut off this morning, so you know, now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I wasn't planning on working on this all day, but you know, the kitty's been taking some time. So anyway, it looks like I got a little bit more to clean on the back of the window, and then we'll smear this stuff around, and we're gonna push this thing back in and put Savannah's truck back together, because it might rain tomorrow, and she's been riding her motorcycle. What day is it? I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday. Where do all the days go? I haven't gotten a thing done. Well, I made a big mess, as usual. Anyway. Okay, let's do stuff. Well, alright guys, here we go. Let's try and make a mess. I don't have a nozzle for this, nor do I have the right caulking gun, nor do I really care. This is pretty awkward. We'll make her work. Oh no. Oh, you bastard. Well, we might be going to plan B now. I just pushed the thing over. Great. Gloves probably would have been smart. Damn it. Well, better get some gloves, guys. We're gonna be doing some smearing. Figure out a method. Luckily this isn't a show truck. Hopefully we can clean some of this. Acetone or something. We'll find out. Put some chemicals on her. See if we can get our dealy-do flip back right. We're wearing gloves. These kind of things will happen when you use the wrong tool for the right job. But, you know, we'll survive. We'll survive, and there'll be a window in here. Try not to get them on my brand new Liberties. If this is the medium viscosity, I'd hate to see the thick or whatever. Oh yeah. Alright. Any thin areas? About out. I think we're good. plenty in there. Bolt this in. Oh, you just stay there. What's the torque spec on a window? Sure we don't got an emergency on our hands. Nope. Ta-da! A window. And if it leaks, then we didn't put enough glue in it, and we'll take it back out and do it again. Next time with the right caulking utensil. You always got to use the right caulk for the job. Use the right caulk, just not the right tool. Anyway, there's good squish out on the inside. I see no reason why you guys need to watch me put the interior back in. I hear unruly dogs inside. Savannah's blowing up my phone. I gotta check on the cat. Yeah. A day in the life of Ed. This is what it's like. So anyway, I gotta clean these tools up because I got them all nasty. And yeah, hopefully acetone works. Looks like the outer gasket covered our goo down below, so I'm not even going to worry about cleaning the paint. That's that. Thanks for coming by, guys. We'll see you again. Oh, I'm too old. Well, I guess we're not quite done. So, I used that whole tube. I did like a 1/2 inch tall bead. I know you couldn't really see it. I couldn't really move the camera around with that shit all over my hands. But I got a little bit of squish out here. I don't really see any up top, but I put it all the way on the outer edge. But I don't know. I hope it don't leak. And if it does leak, we'll just do it again. But yeah, anyway. So, I don't know how many of you guys smoke weed, or did smoke weed, or anything. But ever since I quit, by the afternoon, I am so tired. You would... I don't know why. I was never tired before and I'd smoke weed all day. But now, it's only 2:30. And I feel just worn down. My face is tired. I don't know. I guess we just gotta fight through it and hope it gets better. But anyway, thanks for coming by, guys. Hope you have a great week. I'm going to spend the rest of my week cleaning up in there so we can have an actual shop instead of a storage unit again. I need some help around here, man. It's a lot of work for one guy. Anyway, I think probably the next step is to get my forklift going, because there's a lot of things I want to fork around. I need to move pallets of tires. I need to rearrange the yard so it doesn't look like shit. And I need to store some more stuff in there with the forklift to get it out of the weather. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Have a good one.